Bear with us. We're almost ready. Just hang in there. You'll have to bear with me. We're trying to get this stuff like set up rather quickly, and it's kind of just kind of tumbling apart here. Bear with me. We're trying. We're gonna get a goddamn race done here. It's not that I don't know. I'm being tasked with this whole streaming biz, so yeah. We'll see. Let me switch streams here real quick. Thank you, Albon Natale. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Forgive me. Thank you, Albon Natale, for follow. You know, while we're warming up here, let me get the new follows out of the way. Haza10112, thank you for the follow. Deals_TV, thank you for the follow. Albon Natale, thank you for the follow. Yeet2239, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So I guess while we're warming up here, let me give you an idea of what the you know what, it might help if I actually change the stream description real quick, you know, so I don't look like this is what happens. Hold on. Alright, so now that the description is updated and says Indy 250 and not, you know, the WTCR race, you know, we should be getting somewhere. Okay, so let me give you an idea of what the Indy 250 is. If you don't know what the Indy 250 is, it's basically a 25% version of the Indianapolis 500. The Indianapolis 500 being a long race, which is basically covered over 500 miles, which is whatever you want it to be in kilometers. Yeah, whatever you want it to be in kilometers. More or less, it's about 300 laps, give or take. And what we're running today is we're running pretty much half length. So that's what we're doing today. And of course, I've been tasked with streaming the race and commentating it. Two things that are a little bit new to me, but you know, doesn't really matter. Anyways, I have basically what I need to do this stuff with, and of course, I'm probably gonna have to crop this a little bit just to hide the tools and whatnot, because I've literally set all this stuff up within probably 25 minutes, a half hour, so, you know, it's gonna be a lot of me just repeatedly saying, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. So what we're doing is we're going to be doing 5 minutes of practice, and we're going to be doing a 10-minute pack qualifying, and then once the race gets underway, it's 102 laps of whatever the hell happens. So I think it's going to be... it'll be interesting. I think that'll be a word. It'll be interesting. I know that I registered myself as a reserve driver, so I put some practice in, and we had safety cars probably about every 5 laps because people kept crashing into each other. So we're probably going to see a whole lot of wanton destruction today, I will say that for sure. Regardless, I'll be doing my best to do commentary with the cameras and whatnot, and you know, all that stuff. As you can see. Unfortunately, it doesn't sort by placement, unfortunately, which, you know, it sucks, but, you know, some quick cropping here. Wait a second. Oh, come on, you bastard. I know you're in there. There you go. Oh, whoops. Hold on. You know what, that works. Just give me a check. See if everything's looking good in here. If anyone wants to chime in on chat. I had to refresh the page so chat's empty. See it good aus? Alright, very good. Where's my cameras? There they are. Alright, so this will be a place to be for now. So, as you can see, we have live timings down the side, and currently leading the top is Daniel Borghi with a 41.041. It will be interesting to see how this race goes along, but of course this is just practice, so it doesn't really matter at all. Currently, we are getting some pretty consistent lap times. All the drivers seem to be within about a couple hundredths of a second of each other, which is good. It makes for a very close and consistent. Oh, we have a crash already. We have a crash. That did not take long. Wow, that was very. Had a crash in practice. That was Pratik, Call, and someone else, I believe. I didn't catch the other driver there. That's going to definitely put a bit of a damper on the racing. Regardless, things are looking good so far. Daniel Borghi definitely will be on top here with a 40.95, which is pretty good. Also, I'd like to say, if anyone out there is interested in taking part, Assetto Friends has a number of league races, so in chat I'm going to provide a Discord link. You can join the Assetto Friends Discord and come race with us. Obviously not now, but there's other races. And Assetto Friends also hosts open servers. So, You don't have to feel obligated to join, but if you want to, it's there. Anyways, it definitely looks like Borgie is going to be the person to go after here. A lot of people are trying very hard, but it looks like nobody's going to be able to beat that 40.95. So this will be an interesting endurance for what we have ahead of us here. Let me see here. Switch cameras around. Anyways, weather conditions are very good here in Indianapolis. Of course, they're set up like that. I can't bring up, like, you know, telemetry data on, you know, what's what. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, no, I can't. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. So it looks like the top 5 down from Borgie are going to have a very close-knit race. You can see 5th place being... Oh, 5th place being Deals is only separated by 0.094 seconds off Borgie's time. So, you know, these cars, they're not rockets, but you know, they'll move. Usually these cars are averaging a good 220 miles an hour on these circuits, at least. Borgie seems to be back out. There we go. Borgie is now up with a 40.67. 40.67. That's impressive. Very impressive. Let's go on board with Borgie here. So now we're on board with Borgie as he's going around on the circuit here. Definitely touching 200 and... Oh, we got another crash. We got another crash. Borgie. Oh, that's not good. Borgie has crashed into the 007 ER. Pro 007. That was not good at all. Not good at all. It's definitely going to be a bit of a... Yikes. That's not good at all. And because of that crash, Borgie has been dethroned. Fisher is now on the board with a 40.677, more than likely matching his time. But that's a real shame for Borgie. He was doing good. That guy got in the way and wouldn't move. We're looking good as we're about less than 3 minutes away from the end of practice as we get into pack qualifying. Of course, this is practice. Times don't really matter, but it does show potential. Let's switch cameras to Fisher. Never mind, he's pitting. Let's switch cameras to, where are you at? It's Dirty while he's going around right now. See if he can possibly dethrone Fisher as he's going down the Brickyard. Dirty is about 0.2 seconds off of Fisher's time, so he's got some ground to make up, but there's always room to make up ground. Slower drivers on the left coming up. But as you can see, these cars usually average about 220 miles an hour around the circuit. I mean, it's an oval, so... Seems Dirty was only able to manage one green sector, no real change to his time. Fisher's still leading the board with a 40.6. The good thing is the racing is very tight, very tight. The last person on the board, Garcia, is only 0.7 behind the lead, so that's going to make for some extremely close racing and hopefully some good back and forth challenges between the drivers. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. So switching over here, let's take a look at Fisher as he's going around, just about done completing his next lap here. It seems he still is unable to beat his 40.6. He's coming up behind Borgie, who's pitting. And Fisher down the main straight here. When we switch back to the, let's see here, wrong one. There we go. Switch back to the TV camera here. Switch back to this one actually. Get down a little, get down a little lower. Here we go. As practice is coming to a finish, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and practice is over as we go into overtime here. Yeah, we go into overtime here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway as the drivers are coming back in for the day. And it seems that with practice over, we have Fisher on pole position with a 40.67. I don't know why we can't get 2 and 3 here, but Borgie P4, Dirty P5, Ricardo P6, Ado P7, Crab P8, and Deals P9 with Call P10 to round out the top 10 here in practice at Indianapolis. In just a few moments, we'll be switching over to pack qualifying, which will be pretty interesting. Now, compared to most races, these races, especially with IndyCar and NASCAR here in America, this is more of an American thing, but they start behind the pace car. Once the pace car is clear, the pace car driver will say, well, the pace car will clear the track, and the pace car driver will say, you know, green flag, race starts, they all take off. But that will be when, you know, when we get there. So let's take a look at the current lap time so far for practice here. Oh, here we go. Timetable. So we have Fisher on board with a 40.6, Lowy with a 40.9, 917, whatever with 950, Borgie with 956, Dirty with 960, Ricardo with 12, Ado with 23, Crab with 31, Deals with 41.5, and Pratik with a 41.1 to round out here. Wait a minute, did practice already happen? Was that qualifying? Oh dear, I think that was qualifying. Okay, well I guess the I guess the race will be happening now. Oops. Oh boy. Well, we'll see. Like I said, this is my first rodeo doing commentary, so you'll have to bear with me with the mistakes. Alright, it looks like it is the race. Alright, so now it's the main event. I'm going to switch to... Where are you, Thomas? Josh. We're going to switch to the pace car here. So no one will be starting. It will be the pace car up front who will be starting and leading the pack. As you can see, we have a special Indy 250 livery. I can't really make the quality any better, but you know, whatever. Just sort of mount the camera here, and that'll be the magic thing. Alright, so of course the race will begin behind the pace car, so no one will start. The car will go up front, and you go back to the pits. Damn it. Alright, so since I'm unfortunately penalty locked here, you just have to bear with me here as the race begins. As the cars head out for the Indy 250. Switch over to Brooks here. To bear with me, counter. You can handle that. Now we're probably gonna do about 1-2 laps of warm up before the race begins. As you can see, the drivers are told to maintain approximately. They're told to maintain approximately 100 miles an hour, which is about 160 kph, to ensure adequate spacing. Other than that, once the pack is all bunched up and ready to go, the pace car will call green flag and the race will be underway. I need to switch back to me to fix this camera real quick. I knew that would happen. Damn it. Bear with me. So here goes. We come around on our race here. This is probably going to be the last lap around the circuit before the safety car is cleared. Let's go on board with our leader here. Thomas Fisher, who managed a fantastic qualifying time. Yeah. So we're here with Thomas Fisher, who had a fantastic qualifying time with being P1 on board. As you can see, the the pace car is speeding ahead to clear the track as we're about to get underway here at Indianapolis. The pack is bunched up and ready to go. And they have been given the green flag to go. We are go here at Indianapolis as the drivers come around. Pace car is in, and we are underway here at Indianapolis. Here we go. Fisher up in the lead as all the drivers come around, as we see a bit of a backup towards the back of the line here with more of the back markers almost touching wheels there for a second. It's looking pretty good as we continue around. Fisher comfortably leading the pack here as we swing around, putting up a fantastic time. As now that we have the race beginning, we'll get a good lap time for what we have going on here. Oh, we have a touch. That was Edo and Ricardo, I believe. Edo and Ricardo touching wheels on the main straight. Let's head back to on board with Dirty up in here in P4, putting in some good pace behind Lowy as we come around and swing past the Brickyard. And of course, now that the race has begun, it's all going to be down to who's going to pit first. You're going to have to time this perfectly. We don't have to worry about that right now because most of these drivers have plenty of fuel on board, and these are fresh tires. Last thing you'd want to do is pit during this race, especially if you're in the lead. It'd be terrible. Let's switch up to Whatev, second out behind Fisher. putting on a pretty decent gap between the drivers here. All the drivers are pretty close. Not as close as they were during qualifying, but that's irregardless. So in terms of hello, we have two drivers in the pits. We have two drivers in the pits. It looks like Crab and Deals are in the pits, so more than likely that means they're out of the race. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll have to take a look at the replay after that. It looks like Deals and Crab are out of the race, unfortunately. Well, maybe. All right, it looks like Crab is getting underway. Deals is still stuck. Whatever's happening, unfortunately, hope whatever happened isn't terminal. But that's probably going to cost the race for Deals. It looks like he's not moving. Whatever happened to Crab, he's getting back underway, so that's good. A lot of snaking towards the back with the drivers here as they're both all fighting for position. Let's go on board with Lipsia here as he's putting up a good fight. That would help to actually get the keys. Yeah. Go on board with Lipsia as he's putting up a decent fight here, maintaining his vision against Slidey Boy. But how many laps is this? 102 laps. We're doing 250 miles, so 102 laps. And on board with Fisher here as he's starting to approach the back markers. Fisher's coming up on Crab right now as Crab had to pit for something that happened. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pay attention to what that was. Hold on, there's something going... Oh, we have a problem with Fisher. Something's going on with Fisher. He's slowing down. Oh, yep, we got a safety car. Got a safety car. We have a safety car going on here. Not good. I have a safety car for a incident here. See if I can pick up anything. I'm not seeing anything, but whatever was the incident, that is going to throw out our first yellow flag of the day. Now, the field ahead will have to speed back around, but the field that's bunching up behind the pace car right now will have to maintain a steady 100 miles an hour. For you in metrics, that's 160 kilometers an hour. This will be the first and, I really pray, the last safety car period that we have on here, but anything's possible. We're only technically we're only about 10 laps in. But if anyone wants to get brave and go into the pits, now would be the time. Looks like Borgie's in the pits here. Borgie in the pits. Yeah. Looks like whatever's happening with Borgie may be terminal. We will see, unless Borgie is coming into... No, looks like he's going in reverse. Now he's going forward. Alrighty. Anyways, well, that's taken care of. The terms of the pace, everything is pretty much on par. That's for sure. Fisher has been very comfortably leading this race. Even during the pace car period. And of course, you're not allowed to overtake under pace cars, so it's pretty obvious. Anywho, Fisher looks to be pretty set on very possibly even winning this race. I wouldn't go that far. Anything's possible. Anyways, whatever was holding Borgie up, he is now back out in front of Crab. Looks like whatever Deals has is probably terminal, so he's more than likely out of the race. Even if he does join, he's not going to be able to make up the amount of laps he's down. Fisher almost straying into the pits there. Not sure why. Regardless, we are looking at a pretty close race, and even once the safety car or pace car clears, with a bunched up field, it will promote a lot more more dangerous, not dangerous, I don't know the words, I'm struggling here, bear with me, as I would say. Let's go on board with Borgie, who's bringing up the back end of the pace car line. As you can see, all the drivers are very lined up. Some are swerving back and forth to get heat in tires. Hang on a minute, we just had, looks like Dr. Gamuz and Benjamin Garcia. Dr. Gamuz and Benjamin Garcia have came in for pits. Look like they're going to be out on fresh fuel and rubber, so that'll be good for them. Might be able to check, can I check their tires? No, only my tires, oops. So as they're rejoining the pace, let's get, here we go. So, as the pace continues, they're going around for, unfortunately, another lap of the pace car as they come past the Brickyard here in Indianapolis. With Gammas and Garcia, we have someone else pitting now. We have that Charles Leclerc going in for pit. Charles Leclerc in for pit. Of course, the cars on the left you saw passing the pace car, they're going to have to go around at full speed to come back. Let's check over with Charles Leclerc, one of the few German drivers we have today. As he has just pitted, looks like for either new fuel or tires. As he's coming back out, he's going to have to put down the speed to get back up with the pace and the pits. Now, with the other drivers passing, we're probably going to have to, unfortunately, have another lap of of pace car lines here. But you know, accidents happen; they can't just magically be cleared. No, I don't want me. Now, of course, once the field is bunched back up and everyone is in their proper lineups, we will get underway here. It's not going to be like the actual Indy 500 where it finishes behind the pace car. Usually what people do during safety cars or pace cars is they usually take this time to take an opportunity to they take the opportunity to pit, get new fuel, get fresh tires, so it negates having to come in for the pit at another time, really. But with everyone, it seems to be everyone's all bunched up now, so we will see come around the next end of the lap here whether or not we will be racing again. Go on board with Fisher here. So we're now on board with Fisher as he's tailing the safety car at a respectable pace. All these cars are told to maintain 100 miles per hour or 160 kilometers. I've just noticed that Fisher has put his put his car up into 6th gear, which is an interesting gear. Probably not the gear you should be doing for pacing, but you know, that's all you. Looks like we're still going to have another lap of the safety car here, unfortunately. But this hopefully will be the last lap now that everyone is properly bunched up and ready to go. Yep, we have all 19 drivers raring to go here. Need to check something here. I can't make out who's second place. I think it's whatever it is. Alright. Alright, so here we go. As the as the pace car is coming in. Possibly. Yep. Alright, so as the pace car is coming in, we are green flag and we are go for the next however many laps it is. As we come around the corner, it's Fisher up front with whatever not too far behind. A lot of cars are snaking. Some are going left, some are going right as we are going at full speed here down the main straight here at the Brickyard. And we are racing once again. So let's go on board with Fisher here. Fisher has taken a massive lead out of the car behind, whatever being the car behind, as they're getting up to tip-top speed here. I mean, we're talking about properly high-speed racing here. I mean, honestly, just fantastic speed. Alright, so we got a close one here with Edo and 007 and Ricardo all fighting for these few positions as these two are bunched up. Looks like Ricardo's going to do a move, and he is. He's going past. Ricardo is going past. Oh, and they touch! They touch! 007, it's touch. It's a big crash. We got a big crash. We got a big crash. Big crash. There's a lot of people. We got Simo, we got Ricardo, we got 007. That's going to be another... Is that going to be another pace car? It is not. It is not. We are still racing despite the not the quite significant pile up there. Dear God. Oh, we got another crash. We got another crash down the main straight. Another crash down the main straight. That is, oh dear. Not looking good here. Not looking good at all. Let's see here. Let's see, Dalby, Lowy, and Crab have all came in for their pits because of this incident, and that's going to definitely put them towards the back of the line. What a shame, what a shame. They were doing so good, too. Now we're on board with Benjamin Garcia, number 32. Hey, you're welcome. As he's coming up on Haslett and Gamuz for 9th and 8th, respectively. Garcia has been putting in quite a good pace so far. Good pace. Great pace, actually. As this main straight is one of the few places you can go for the overtake, and it looks like he might be going for the overtake here in the corner, and he backs off. That back off might cost him a position, and it has. Charles Leclerc moves up into P10, Garcia down P11, as they're all going for position here. Let's see here. Deals, meanwhile, has rejoined the pack. He's going to be many, many laps down, but it's good to see him back out in the race. Very good, very good. What do we got here? Call is in for his pit, looks like. Not bad. And that'll be Call out of the pits as he rejoins the pack. That's also Dalby coming out of the pits for his pit. Let's go on board with whatever, who's making pretty significant pace, cutting it down on Fisher, with Dirty not that far behind. This will be a close three-way for P1 as the cars are snaking around trying to disrupt the air behind them, so neither of them will be able to get a tow on the other. I do think that it's hard to say who will win. Fisher has been putting up a fantastic pace and fantastic race throughout this entire race, but whatever is gaining very slowly, but he's getting there. Haslett is currently in for his pit, so oh, here we go. Looks like that's Dirty going past, and they touch! And they touch. That's Dirty! That's Dirty! They touch! Dirty and whatever touch! Oh dear! That is going to be a bit of a damper on Dirty's race, unfortunately. The two of them touched, and Dirty is in the wall. That is not good at all. That's going to be some quite significant damage. If it is terminal, they will bring out the pace car, but it doesn't look like it. Regardless, Dirty is going back to the pit lane for probably new everything at this point. And because of that, Fisher has put out a amazing lead as he's coming up on some back markers here, passing Haslett down the main straight. Coming past the Brickyard. Now, of course, thanks to this, let's see here. Boy. So you have Fisher coming up on Pro 007. Fisher up on Pro 007 as he moves aside for him. Fisher coming down the main straight here. So currently, let's switch over to Edo. Edo, who is currently P3 and making significant progress on whatever ahead of him. At the end of the day, this really does come down to just being however really well you can draft the driver ahead of you. Thomas is in for the pits. That's going to cost him a couple of positions here. Depending on how fast he can pit, he might be able to get this done quicker. Switching up to whatever here as he's approaching some more back markers coming up on Haslett here. Whatever, down to 5th gear as he's getting the getting a aerodynamic advantage on Haslett to swing around him. Not bad. I'd use that as a back marker myself. Of course, with whatever coming up on Pro 007 once again. Pro 007 was involved in at least one crash earlier this race. I think that was the one that actually brought out the pace car for a few laps. As whatever tails on 007. .007 moves to the left, and whatever is free to put the foot down on the straight. Going back to Fisher, Fisher has an amazing lead so far. I can't seem to bring up P2 and P3 for some reason. I blame Assetto Corsa. But the next one down, P4, Daniel Ricciardo, 5.4. We got a slow driver in the left lane, Dylan Thomas. Wonder what that's up about. Switch over to him real quick. Ooh, that could have been bad. On board with Ado. Oh, whatever's fallen down. Whatever's P9 now. Oh dear. Alright, so with Ado P2, who's coming up on whatever, P9. The gap has increased. Ricardo has moved up, I'm assuming, to P3 since I can't see him anymore. That means next one down is Lipsia with 7.7 to beat. 7.7 behind, excuse me. Ricardo going left side on Thomas down the main straight as we come into the first corner. This has been quite an adventurous race so far. It's been very close, very close. The timings are coming in here, 7.8, 14.2, 15.8. So we have close ties between Gamos and Leclerc here. Let me switch over. There we go. That could have been bad. Ooh. No, Garcia. So switch here to Garcia, who is actually no, Leclerc. Yeah, so Leclerc is not that far behind Gamos, probably about maybe 1 or 2 seconds behind. So we'll see in a second. Yep, 2 seconds to the exact, 16.4 compared to 14.4. So that will be interesting to see. With that close of a gap between them, they might be able to start swapping positions here. Anyways, we'll go back to Fisher here for the main straight. Fisher keeping a... Hold on a minute, we have someone in the pits here. Someone in the pits. And we got 2 in the pits, actually. See what the hell he's doing. Oh well. Fisher has definitely been the star of the show today. He has been pretty much leading from start to finish, so it'll be interesting if he actually keeps that lead whenever he has to pit. I mean, if he's able to hold, you know, a start to finish. Alright, so that's what Who Boy was. That was Slidey Boy Canoe, unfortunately, has retired from the race. Rather unfortunate. Continuing on, Fisher has definitely been the star of the show today, and I know I'm saying this quite early, but he has definitely been putting on a fantastic race, leading and putting a huge gap between him and the drivers behind. And that is Thomas Fisher pitting. That is Fisher pitting. Now he's gonna have to make this pit work, or he's gonna lose significant positions. And he's down. That's Daniel Ricciardo into P1. Daniel Ricciardo into P1. Which means for now, that'll be Daniel Ricciardo leading the race. Not sure how long that's going to last, but we'll see. Daniel Ricciardo, however, has a fantastic lead over Fisher, with Gamo's only 8 seconds behind. 8 seconds, it may not seem like a lot, but in racing, 8 seconds is an eternity. At some point, that will have to be, seems a lot are taking it for the pits. Whatever is going in for the pits, followed by... It wasn't just whatever. I swear I saw someone else in the pits. Oh well. Oh, yep, that'll be Lipsia in the pits. Lipsia has entered the pits here. Lipsia has entered the pits. Meanwhile, whatever is going out, so it's going to be a change to fresh rubber and some refueling. And that is Lipsia back out. Lipsia down to, looks like P7, whatever, P18. That's not going to be good. Might be able to gain some positions back. Ricciardo is in for the pits. Ricciardo is in for the pits. While Thomas is out of the pits. Which now puts Gamuz up into P1. How long that'll last will be anyone's guess. Regardless, the driver to look out for is probably going to be Garcia. Garcia's only 3.4 down from Gamuz, so if he can time his pits correctly, he might be able to win this. But you know, anything's possible. We're only on lap 36. We've still got a little less than 70 laps to go. What the... What? Hello? What the hell? Okay, well, the server just vanished. Connection issue. Damn it. I'm gonna go to a quick intermission here while I figure this out. I don't know what just happened with the server, but hopefully the race is still going on. I would like to say apologize for this. Hopefully the server is still running. Let me see. Come on. Yeah, uh-oh is definitely correct. This is not good. And of course, it's not my internet because, you know, I'm still streaming. Let me see. Breaking news, massive internet blackout cancels Indy 500. That is unfortunate. Game crash, can't connect to remote server. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yep, the server is dead, unfortunately. Oh, man. Oh man, that sucks. Oh dear. That's definitely not good. I'm not sure what to say actually. Server's dead. And server's back now, but oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is, I was not expecting this. Shit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to curse. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Yeah, I see that the server died. I'm well aware of that. Restarting based on the results for when it died. All right, cool. That works for me. Okay, so we're restarting from lap 37. I see Brooks has a copy, with the grid being the screenshot. Okay. Let me just quick save this image and throw it up here so it'll give you an idea of how the restart's gonna happen here, so bear with me. You know, as I say that again, I really need to learn to say other words. Get it up here. So for the restart, this is going to be the switch it down here. This is going to be the driver lineup here with Gamuz P1, Garcia P2, Leclerc P3, Borghi P4, Fisher P5, Edo P6, Ricardo P7, Lipsia P8, Dirty P9, Cole P10, Crab P11, 007 P12, Haslett P13, Lowy P14, Dalby P15, Dunn P16, Thomas P17, Whatever P18, Slidey Boy P19, and Deals P20. Excuse me here. Maybe not Slidey Boy, but that'll be the restart order. So, server is back up. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. So, the server is back up. We've got 67 laps to go, and we'll be starting the grid as advertised. Not as advertised, but as it was shown in that image. So I'm going to put intermission back up for just a second while we wait here. Just ignore that. I have keys. Very classy crash there by Fisher. Oh boy. And we have Lipsia going in reverse down the pit lane, along with two other drivers. You know, as you do. That's a very unique way of driving. Not sure what to say about that, but you know, oh well. Oh, I see. They're all driving in reverse. So we have Fisher and others driving in reverse. Oh, then they might have touched there. And that's Fisher. Wow, he actually managed to get two wheels up on the tire barrier. Wow, that's impressive. Nice work, nice work. And there's Lipsia spinning around. We're in overtime as we're restarting the race. I don't know if it's going to be a race start or it's going to be another pace car start. I'm assuming it'll be a pace car start. We'll see. Gonna have to bear with us, everyone. Still got 67 laps to go, and hopefully this doesn't happen again. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't even think about bringing up the live timing. So, they say the grid will be called out, so we'll get there when we get there. While I'm at it, I'm just going to repost here. If you'd like to get on board with the Assetto Friends people, you can go join our Discord here, or if you'd rather just follow the race with RSR live timing, you can here. Live timing that'll put you right in the hot seat. So I think what will happen is what I think will happen is the pace car will start and it'll be called by position, so that driver will be called to go. Okay, here we go. That's Brooke. There he is. Alright, so as you can see, the slowly being pulled out here as we get underway. And drivers will be called in their order. Most of the drivers seem to be having a bit of trouble getting going, but, oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but they're moving slowly. I guess we'll see as things go on here. Oh, I have some fender benders if we don't. Hold on, we have a number of drivers who are not starting. Are they going to get underway? Holding up the rest of the pace here. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hey, that's me. The world's slowest start in history. Seems we're still waiting on maybe one or two people to get underway. Got a nice in-cab shot of the driver here, looking pleased as ever, at going at about, maybe 5 miles an hour on the Indy circuit. Not exactly the type of driving most people are looking forward to. But it could be worse. That'd definitely be worse. This is like watching a race in slow motion, but I need to stop complaining and start commentating. It's so quiet, though. It's really quiet. I don't like this. It's just like, it's dead quiet. It's crazy. But everyone is in the pack. Everyone is in the pack and ready. It looks like... Nope, still maintaining 15 miles an hour. I thought it was speeding up. This is interesting. I'm not sure what to think about this. I'm legit kind of confused. Oh, they're speeding up now. So there we go. Now we're actually getting underway here. Getting everyone sped up and up to speed. Up to speed with the lineup that was present at the just before the server decided to stop existing. Although I think with 20 solid, I will be able to have accurate timings here on the left board. Go as the pace car comes down the main straight here. With the pace car down the main straight, it'll be hopefully only just one more lap, and then we'll be able to green flag the race. But we will see. We will see. Up front, we've got Gamuz, Garcia, Leclerc, Borghi, Fisher, couldn't see, Ricardo, Lipsia, Dirty, Cull, Crab, 007, Borghi, Lowy, Dalby, Thomas, whatever, something something. Team Wolf, there we go. And Deals, that's what it was, Deals, excuse me. Oh, now that we have more drivers, it's gonna disrupt the... Where's Gamuz? There he is. It looks like, yep, it looks like the pace car is speeding up, so it looks like we will be getting ready for a green flag start here, so, start your engines, ladies and gentlemen. And the track is clear, green flag as we go down the main straight, here we go. It's going to be pretty tight, but we will see as we come down the straight here. They're 3 aside. And we've already got a crash. That's Harry Haslett going wide. Harry Haslett going wide. He's taking out 1, 2, 3 drivers. 3 drivers. Oh dear, that's not good. That is not good at all. That is Harry Haslett and 2 other drivers. Haslett, Thomas, and possibly Slidey Boy were involved in that crash. Haslett trying his best to get the car turned around and in the right direction. Not good at all. Not good, not good. As we're down to our first full lap here, Gamuz leading a comfortable lead with Fisher not that far behind, and Leclerc and Garcia also putting on a good show. Let me switch to Leclerc here. We're now on board with Charles Leclerc here as he's putting in a, oh, he seems to have some steering trouble possibly. Nope. But that oversteer may cost him. Yep, it looks like it's costing him a position as Edo moves up into P3. Edo up into P3. Looks like Leclerc is going to possibly lose P4 as well, almost. Yep, he has lost P4 to Garcia. He's definitely having some steering troubles here. That's not going to be good. Moving up 1 to Benjamin Garcia as we're coming down the Brickyard straight. A lot of drivers behind, all pushing to get past. Looks like we may get a daring one on the left. Ooh! That could have been close there with Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo putting up a fantastic performance so far. Oh, that's Charles Leclerc. That's Charles Leclerc. Leclerc's going wide. Leclerc's going wide. He's taking out. Oh, that's a lot of drivers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 cars. 7 cars. Holy moly, that is a 7-car pileup, and that is definitely going to bring out the pace car here. Holy moly. That was insane. I would have to say that was definitely Charles Leclerc's doing. He went wide and came and pirouetted off the wall and caused a massive, massive pileup there. That is going to be Garcia and Dirty in the pits. Garcia and Dirty in the pits pitting for, hopefully, new everything. After that, that is not going to be good. That is not going to be good at all. Whew, boy. So, pace car waiting for the drivers to go past before coming out and doing the formation lap again. Boy, oh boy. Fisher currently P1 here. I would say probably thanks to the accident it's P1. with Fisher slowing up to catch the flow of the pace car here. Now, when you're behind the pace car, you are forced to maintain a speed of at least 100 miles per hour or 160 kilometers per hour in metrics. But hopefully this will not be a long pace car period, but we will see. All the drivers have to catch up and get formed in the line. But, like I said, I was hoping we wouldn't have this many, pace car, safety car things, but, what can you do? It's not like crashing is inevitable. It's close-knit racing on an oval circuit. That was going to be inevitable. And it sounds really scummy to say, but I mean, it's inevitable, to be honest. Looks like Garcia's finally getting out after pitting for a significantly long time. Probably had a whole lot of damage to fix, so, I don't blame him. Garcia is definitely going to have to put the pedal to the metal. He's going to be the one that's going to have to bring up the rear of this formation pack. Dirty has the foot down, catching up with the rest of the pack here. And it'll just be, it'll just be Garcia. No, not me. That works. You see some of the cars back there are snaking back and forth to get their tires warmed up. Not a bad strategy at all. On board with Thomas Fisher as we're coming around the main straight. Sorry, coming around the corner to the main straight. And it looks like it's a good fake out for Thomas Fisher. A couple of people also followed. Looks like some are inadvertently going into the pits, I believe. Unless they managed to... Yeah, it looks like... Lowie and Borgi and Lipsia and Gamuz. Wow, a lot of people are going to the pits. Wow. So a lot are going into the pits to get their tires changed, to get some fuel in before coming back out. It's a bold strategy, but it might pay off. However, as a consequence of these people pitting, it will result in a longer pace car period, I believe. But that'll be up to the pace car driver. The rest of us are just here to watch. Oh boy. Okay. A couple more drivers are going into the pits here, so it's definitely going to shake up the leaderboard for sure. Of course, the front runners aren't, but so that will be Fisher and Leclerc going into the pits. Oh wow, Fisher in the pits. It's impressive. So that means Ado will be P1 now, followed by Daniel Ricciardo and Crab. So with the drivers out of the pits here and getting back to getting into a snaking form, warming their tires up, keeping heat in them, very good strategy. We will hopefully be getting underway shortly, I hope. Unless this is just going to be safety car after safety car, you know. But everyone is getting in their lines, getting, you know, associated and whatnot. So hopefully this should be the last safety car, unless someone decides to jump into the pits. Doesn't look like it. Yep, looks like it. There we go. Alright, the pace car is speeding up and getting ready to exit, so that means we are going to get underway here. Let me switch up to Ado for the camera. Ricardo following very close behind as we prepare to get underway here. Green flag, we are go. We are go once again, hopefully without incident. Praying. Ooh, it's gonna be 3 aside going in. It looks good. On board Edo as he takes a significant lead here, looking very good down the straight, followed by Ricardo. Never mind, as soon as I say that, we got another pace car period. So the pace car is out. Again. I don't know how, but it's out again. I don't think we're ever going to finish this race. My God. I don't see anyone pitting, so obviously whatever the crash was, it wasn't terminal. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there it is. So it looks like Haslett and Garcia got into some sort of incident, and Leclerc. Haslett, Garcia, and Leclerc, and Fisher all got into what seems to be serious enough incident to require the pace car. So we're back to being the pace car. Oh dear, oh dear. It's unfortunate, but yeah, here we go. Some checking here, looks like Wolf Team was in a crash with Slidey Boy. Slidey Boy crashed into Daniel Borghi and the environment. Oh dear. It's not good at all, not good at all. So it looks like Dirty and Borghi and Dalby. A large crash here. It's unfortunate. We're waiting on Haslett to put the pedal to the metal and get back to catch up with the rest of the pack. Dalby is also in the pits. Not sure if it's going to be terminal or not. Doesn't look like it's terminal. Dalby's getting underway here. Taking a look at fastest laps here, Thomas Fisher, who's currently in P16, has a fastest lap of 41.43 with an average speed of, sorry, not an average speed, a top speed of 365.75 kilometers an hour, which is quite impressive, actually. And we've got someone else coming into the pits here. Borgie is pitting. Borgie is pitting while Dalby is just catching up here. Looks like whatever has also pitted, so they'll be catching up with the back of the pits. We will see as time goes on, with whatever in Borgie coming back out to catch up with the pace car pace. Probably about one more lap of this, and then we'll be back underway. I will say this has been a very eventful race today. We've had a server crash, and oh, hold on. Deals has struck the wall, apparently. Deals has struck the wall. It's unfortunate. Yep, reporting Deals crash with the environment at 5.63 kilometers, so I don't know what that was about. Not sure if that's just a mess up with the live timing or whatever, but oh well. This is probably going to be the last lap of the pace car. Oh, the last lap of the pace car, hopefully. As we have the entire team bunched up here, so we should be good to go for another restart, however long that lasts. You know, fingers crossed it lasts a little longer this time. Yep, that is Brooks speeding up. I'm gonna go on board with Ricardo this time. Actually, no. We'll go on board with Pro 007. Give us a bit of a midfield view here, sort of semi-midfield. With Brooks moving up to clear, we should be underway momentarily. And we have green flag, we are go. And we have another crash. That'd be, oh dear, holy moly. And that is going to be another pace car period. Callum Dunn deals, yeah, Callum Dunn and Deals all crashing here. Callum Dunn was involved with Wolf Team, The Environment, Dylan Thomas, Charles Leclerc, Benjamin Garcia and Harry Haslett all on the opening corner. I was only able to get one of them briefly. That is not good at all. That is not good at all. It's definitely not good at all. Oh dear. Can't seem to find Borgie. I think he left. I think. Let me double check here. No, he's still in. I just can't seem to find him. Oh well. So it looks like Borgie is definitely, oh dear. Let's see, we have Wolf Team, Dunn, and Garcia all coming in for pits for repairs once more. Yeah, that poor safety car can't find a brake. He's just coming in and out and in and out and in and out. It's unfortunate, but, you know, it's racing. You know, you can't expect everything to go your way. We'll just ride on board with the safety car for now, so everyone can get back up to speed here. Alright, it looks like the safety car, not safety, I really gotta get used to saying pace car. It looks like the pace car is speeding up, so this might be a quick restart. We will see, we will see. Yep, that is the safety car coming in. The pace car coming in. Let me get on board with Leclerc here. And we are green flag. We are go. We are go. Riding on board with Charles Leclerc here this time. Falling behind Simo Dalby and whatever, as we seem to be doing well this time. We're actually racing. We're racing this time. We are racing. Back on board with Ado here, who has pulled out a massive lead. We'll get the live times here. So Ado has pulled out a strong lead, and we have another crash. Is it terminal? We don't know. Doesn't look to be terminal. Looks like it's going to be Benjamin Garcia. Going to be Benjamin Garcia, Callum Dunn, Harry Haslett, and Wolf Team all pitting once again. It's not going to be a pace car coming out, thank God. How many laps are there left? We got 44 laps to go. 44 laps to go. And we just barely managed to avoid having yet another safety car period, which is great. Let's run on board with one of the more quieter drivers today, Lowy. One of the more quieter drivers today, Lowy, has been putting on a decent run so far. Oh, there goes. Yep, he cut the grass. He didn't cut the grass. He clipped the grass. He's gone wide. Oh, and he hit someone. He tagged someone, and he got hit by someone else and someone else. That is definitely going to be a. Oh boy. That was a massive crash there, Lowy, with, I don't even know who it was. But that is definitely going to be a pace car again, once again. Pace car is back out once more after Lowy went wide and collided with a few drivers. Looks like it was Deals, Thomas, and Lowy. That's going to be rather unfortunate. That's going to bring out the safety car once more. Oh, I see. It seems that Lowy has left. He has left the game, unfortunately. B. Daniel. Don't thank me. Thank Daniel Ricciardo for putting it together. He's the one who's in control of Assetto Friends. But I'll give him your thanks. I appreciate it. This is gonna be a long race, I can tell. All these pace cars, all these safety car periods. And the server's died. The server has died. Boy. This has not been a good race, I can tell you that. This has definitely not been a good race. Oh boy. Oh man. Again. Alright, we're gonna go to intermission once again while I get this sorted out and figured out. We'll be right back. Okay, so once again we are going to be starting the race using this lineup with Ado, Ricardo, Spinboy, Crab, Fisher, da-da-da-da-da, you get it. Anyways, we will be restarting here in... Excuse me. The lump in my throat. Alright, so with the race restarting once again, we will be doing it via the lineup here. So we're gonna have to do the slow warm-up lineup, get everyone sorted and sorted out, so that's gonna be great. Alright, so let's go on board with Ado. Currently waiting for the go here. And we are slowly underway for the warm-up. Honestly, at this rate, we might as well just end this race under the damn pace car like the real Indy 500. Looks like we're getting up to speed now for the, looks like, hopefully this one will be the we're getting underway lap. Unfortunately, because of all these server crashes and driver crashes, we're unfortunately losing a good number of people, but, you know, it's unfortunate, but there's not really much you can do. Alright, so the pace car is speeding up. Going to ride on board with Ado from the tail camera and watch this race get underway once again. Green flag, green flag. You can tell that Ada was just leaving them in the dust going into this first corner here. Edo's gonna have to cover ground. He's got Ricardo all up on his tail. Definitely gonna make for some close wheel-to-wheel racing, that's for sure. Ricardo is definitely edging closer and closer to Ado. He's definitely getting him on the corners, but he's losing time on the straights. And we have a crash. We have a crash. Oh, maybe? No? Doesn't look like we do. Oh, never mind. This live timing stuff is definitely finicky, let's just put it that way. But we know it's not a crash. It's not a crash. Hey? Oh, okay, there we go. It was telling me there was a network error. Oops. Yep, we've got a crash. We've got a crash. Looks like Thomas Fisher and Slidey Boy came together. Doesn't look like it's terminal enough to ward the pace car coming back out, so that's good. He's going to lose quite a lot of time, though, because of that crash, unfortunately, but, you know, what can you do? On board right now with Dunn here, Thomas Dunn. like Thomas Fisher is going slowly down the Brickyard Straight. I wonder what that's about. Wonder if the damage is getting to him. On board with Dirty as he's fighting Slutty Boy for P4, and he's going around, and he's got it. He's got it, P4, but it ain't gonna last long. He's got, oh, yep, that's another crash. That's another crash. That's Dirty and Slutty Boy coming together. Doesn't look to warrant the pace car, though, so they're continuing on. As Lipsia slips through for P5. Let's go on board with Danny Rick. Far distance behind, actually. There we go. Ado currently on top, still leading. And that is Garcia. Garcia has had a crash with the environment. Not good, not good. Garcia has suspension damage. But he's still going, so obviously it's not serious. So suspension... Oh, wait, no, I'm reading the wrong thing here, am I? I am reading the wrong thing. Forgive me. Oh boy. Alright, moving on. Where's Ado? And it was this right on board with Slutty Boy Canoe, who is currently fighting, looks to be Callum Dunn for P7. Putting up a good fight between the two. Thank you, M Deserted, for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. Looks like Garcia's in the pits once again. And that's probably a sign that the server has crashed again. Ay, Dios mío. Waiting for confirmation whether or not this will be the final race or not. Need to prepare my winning cheer, you know. What's his face wins the Indy 250, yay! You know, that kind of stuff. See on board from the tail end of Ado as he's leading the pack here behind the pace car. I think we're down to 15 drivers. The others have quit or had to leave. We're down to 15 drivers. So it's going to be a hopefully fun sprint. We have Ado, Ricardo, Crab, Glerg, Lipsia, Dirty, Canoe, Borgie, Dunn, Deals, 007, Wolf Team, Garcia, Call, Fisher. Yeah, and Fisher. It looks like whatever is I'm participating. Alright, I made a mistake. There's... Oh, no, there's 15. Never mind, I'm right. Alright, so this is going to be the final pace car lap, and then after that, it's going to be green flag for our 10-lap sprint. And until I'm corrected, which no one seems to be doing, this will be who decides the... who will be the winner of the Assetto Friends inaugural Indy 250. Hello, Vegemite, welcome. Alright, so the pace car is speeding up to vacate the track here, so let's switch on board to Ado, as he will be bringing up the pace, waiting for the green flag. Coming around the final corner here onto the Brickyard Straight. And we are green flag. We are go, we are go. And immediately we have a crash. I'll be... see here. That was Slidey Boy Canoe in an accident. Slidey Boy Canoe in an accident. Let me see here. With Slidey Boy, It's Dirty, Deals, and 007 all getting into a crash. Obviously, it wasn't enough to warrant the pace car, so we're continuing this sprint. Edo putting on a good lead, approximately just a tenth of a second ahead of Ricardo, followed by Leclerc, then Crab, then Lipsy. It's looking good. It's looking good. Am I not racing? No, I'm streaming and commentating. And Dirty has left. Dirty has left. So we're down to... what does that make? Down to 14 drivers. in this sprint, as Edo is putting on a fantastic show. Let's go on board with Lipsias, as Ricardo, Leclerc, and all of them are fighting for these positions. Lipsias forcing to give the position up, possibly. Yep, he's giving it up to Borghi. Borghi up to P5. Meanwhile, 007 behind them is fighting for position, as 007 sneaks in, comes alongside, and he touches Lipsy. 007 touches Lipsy. Lipsy trying to hold speed, holding possibly. Looks like it might get another pass here by Dunn, as Dunn keeps a close match, and Dunn's going around on the straight, passes Lipsy going into the third corner. Dunn moving up into P7, I'm going to switch up here to Ricardo, coming up P4 behind Leclerc. Borghi trying to stay within Ricardo's slipstream as he slides left and right to disrupt the flow. Ricardo getting a good launch off of Leclerc. And, oh, Danny's gone wide, he's gone into the wall. Onto the wall and back out into the track, that's not a good position, he's in a bad position. Oh, thankfully that is not going to be a pit car entry. Oh, poor Ricardo, that's going to be bad for him. Moving back to Ado, up in P1 with Crab following just behind, 0.9 seconds. Not too bad of a advantage that Crab has. He's going to have to work on that. He's moved that, he's still maintaining 0.9 though, so that's not bad at all. Following close behind is Leclerc, then Borghi, then Dunn, followed by Garcia. Go on board with Lipsia here as, actually no, let's give Pratik some viewage here. So Pratik Kaul, the, as far as I know, the sole Indian driver here in our race today, is currently P8 following behind Garcia. With Lipsia not that far behind, Lipsia will more than likely be trying to get into Kaul's stream to overtake him on one of the straights, unless he's daring enough to overtake him on the curve here. Wolf Team, meanwhile, has pitted, and that puts him pretty much in last place, unfortunately. Back to Dunn here. Garcia will be fighting him. And Garcia's going for the move, and he passes. He's going past Garcia. And that puts Garcia up into... Oh, man, Dunn's going wide there for a second. All right. That puts Garcia up into P6. Garcia P6. It looks like Dunn is going to be at risk by Pratik and Lipsia. Pratik goes wide! That is going to be Lipsia into the pits, forced into the pits. That's not going to be good. Might be a racing incident there with that. Anyways. Pratik continues on, P7 behind Benjamin Garcia, as looks like Borghi and Leclerc. Where's Leclerc? There's Leclerc. As Leclerc and Borghi have been trading punches for P3 and P4 throughout this entire race. Pretty good, actually. It's not bad. But I think Edo and Crab pretty much have this sprint pretty much taken care of. Crab's about 1 second behind Edo. And but Edo is putting on a fantastic display. Edo has been driving this race fantastically. It was originally Thomas Fisher who was holding about the first 30 to 35 laps in the lead, but after these crashes and server crashes, it has come around that Edo is actually in the lead, and has been leading all of these races for quite a significant amount of time right now, so it's putting on a fantastic show. But Crab will not be defeated. He's still maintaining about a second behind, but there's still one or so more laps to go. Never say never. Right now it's going to be Borghi and Charles Leclerc who's going to be fighting for that final P3 position on the podium here. Leclerc and Borghi are both fighting quite hard for position. but it will be just down to a test of wits here of who gets to be that final podium sitter as we come around for Ado coming into his final lap of the race at this sprint, which Crab unfortunately still about a second behind. It looks pretty well set unless some magic happens, but it looks pretty well set and done with Ado up here in P1 as he comes around the final two corners. Crab doing his best to close that gap, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. So coming into the final corner here, Ado, who has been leading for most of the race. Rinaldi Ado has... Oh, now it's on the final lap. Yeah, okay. Rinaldi Ado has won the Indy 250. Rinaldi Ado has won the Indianapolis 250 here. Hats off to him, with Borghi coming P2 with 5 seconds behind, and Charles Leclerc just edging out for P3, 7.9 seconds. And that is definitely going to do it for us as the final drivers come around. That is going to be the end of the Indy 250 with Rinaldi Ado winning the race. Rinaldi Ado has put on a fantastic show of display here and a fantastic persistence throughout this race, and it's honestly just absolutely fantastic. Hats off to Rinaldi Ado for winning the Indy 250 here. Just absolutely fantastic to Rinaldi Ado for winning the Indy 250 here, putting up a great show of display, and as you can see, he's doing a celebratory donut here. Definitely worth it. He's put in the time, he's put in the pace, he's put in the power, and he's won it. He's won the Indy 250, and it's it's honestly great. I'm very proud of him. Congratulations, Rinaldi Ado, for winning the Indy 250. As he does some more celebratory donuts here. I don't blame him, honestly. So hopefully we'll be able to have a post-race interview here with Rinaldi Ado. We'll find out. Hopefully we can. That'll be nice. I can put up text? Since when? Oh. Let me just... Oh, I moved something. I don't know what I moved. Where's my text? There it is. So shortly we'll be doing the post-race interview here with Indy, not 200, Indy 250 winner, Rinaldi Ado. It'll definitely be interesting to, you know. So that will be the Indy 250. That was a fantastic race, and very shortly we'll be doing the post-race interview. Hello, Rinaldi. First off, I have to say congratulations for winning the Indy 250.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for having this event. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I gotta ask if during this whole time, even with the crashes and the server crashes, did you feel at any time that you could use these crashes to your advantage to somehow get up to the first place, or were you just trying to push as hard as you could?
Well, I don't know what to say, man, but you can in this kind of racing, it's like Indy 100, Indy 250, Indy 500. It's like how to manage avoid the crash side by side or whatever it is. But yeah, I just have to manage that thing. I'm not going too fast, not going too slow. Just take advantage of from the slipstream,
Mm-hmm.
and so that just don't over push it. No, just don't, because I have a bad bad moment about that, and then I want to do. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
During the last few races, not the last few races, the last few laps, you were sparring back and forth with Crab. Would you say that you and Crab are putting on a good show for first place?
Yep, Crab is fast, man. I'm no. I think he had best strategy on fuel. I got 35 for last 12 laps, so uh, I'm getting a little worried about my fuel, but yeah, I do manage my speed. And Crab, I don't know what's going on with Crab on the last lap at turn 3 maybe, and I saw my mirror and he's gone. I don't know what is going on, but yeah, GG for Crab. He is fast. He is fast.
Very fast. Is there anything particular you want to share about the race? I mean, I'm all for listening if there's anything you want to say.
All right. About this race, maybe it's like I love Indy race because it's teach me about how to patient, and then not to over push it. So I have to manage my fuel. I have to manage my tires, not not to overcome it, and then yeah, and manage the how how can I avoid the crash? Because if you crash once, you just ruin your race, a whole race. I mean, yeah, that's fucked up, and that's not good at all. Yeah, maybe that's all.
All right, fair. All right, fair enough. Well, thank you very much for taking your time for this interview, and once again, congratulations on winning the Indy 250. I hope you enjoy it very much.
Yep. Thank you very much, and sorry about my bad English.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, knowing that you've won the Indy.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care, man. All right, hold on a minute. We might be able to get interviews with, I don't know, at least maybe one of the other podium contenders. So, let me see here. Okay, so Crab. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this one at a time. So I'm gonna go Crab first, then Charles. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Crab. First off, congratulations on P2 here at the Indy 250. You must be quite excited. What?
I spun out the second last corner and got P9.
Oh, then who's P2 then?
No idea.
Oh dear. Well, sorry about that, Crab. I was under the impression that you were P3. I apologize for that.
It's fine.
Okay, well, I guess I'll, Charles, you were in the podium, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm P3.
You're P3. Okay, I'm gonna have to relook at these standings. Oh dear.
Just check the one who's P2 in the channel.
Who was P2?
Beat Danielle 79.
Oh, B Daniel 79 is P2. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess we'll work that out. I guess we'll start with you. So you got P3. You must be quite excited about that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like in the other leagues, I haven't been that competitive yet.
Yeah, because as far as I know, you're also in the AF3 league, aren't you?
Yeah, first points last race, but only because everyone got points.
Yeah, trust me, I feel your pain. But you put on a pretty good show. You were definitely trading punches with a good number of drivers for P3. You must have. Were you feeling any sort of, I don't know, any sort of pressure on that, or were you just pushing as hard as you could?
Until the sprint part, I didn't have much hope because I started way back, then got to the front, crashed out a few times, the server crashed. But like the last few laps when I was battling for P3 were just intense. Like I've never shaken this much before.
I can imagine you were definitely in the zone trying to keep that position as well as possible, especially with all the crashes that were going on. But I mean, congratulations on P3 and congratulations on sticking it out through everything here. You put on a great show for everyone, and you did a very good job.
Yeah, thanks. I've lost all hope until the last corner when who was it again? Someone crashed. The one who was in P2 until the last corner.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time for this interview, and hope you have a good rest of your day, man.
Thanks, you too.
Take care. All right, next interview here we have is with the pace car, of all people, the pace car. This is going to be fun. We're going to be interviewing the pace car driver now, Josh Brooks here, who has been a man of iron patience. So, Josh Brooks, the man of nerves of steel here and a massive patience throughout this entire race. What have you got to say about your experience during the Indy today?
Other than, I loved every minute of it, but yeah, those server restarts, trying to get all the grid back together again. We got pretty good at it by the third time, but the first couple of times it was quite. My brain hurts. My brain hurts.
It was definitely. I think it was either the first or second one where you guys were probably going around half the track doing like 15 miles an hour. I was just like, come on, get the race started already.
Yeah. I think the first time I was driving around about 7 miles an hour, and I had some guy behind say, "Oh, I've crashed." Like, how do you crash at 7 miles an hour? But yeah, we held it together. I think everyone did a great job today.
Yeah, everyone definitely did a great job, especially the people that were sticking out through all these crashes and server crashes. I think it was definitely a whole lot of teamwork. But I do have to say, you did a very good job today, and you did a very good job today as the pace car too. Definitely definitely a lot of patience for that, and
Yeah. Yeah, the whole time through that race, I've got my little app at the top. I'm switching through cars all the time, just trying to just looking out for incidents. So I tried my best.
you tried your best and you did a very, very good job. So congratulations on sticking it through everything and being the being the guardian angel of this race today.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers. Good job today with the streaming.
Oh,
Did a brilliant job.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's going to do it for the post-race interviews today, and I think that's going to be where we close up the race tonight. Hold on a minute. Alright, so that's going to do it for post-race interviews, and that's also going to do it for, that's going to do it for this stream today, unfortunately. I just want to say it has been absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing being a part of this race, being able to stream and being able to do commentary on it. I've never done commentary on this before, but it's been absolutely fantastic. It's been absolutely great, and it's been a great, fantastic community around me, and honestly, it's just great to be able to do this. So have I saved it as a VOD? I could probably save the whole race as a VOD. I don't know. I can try. We'll see. Other than that, just want to do some quick stuff out of the way here. Thank you very much, Haza10112, Deals TV, Albonatail, Yeet2239, M Deserted, Goshi AU, and Tech Dick. Oh, I about said that wrong. Tech Deek. I didn't mean to say that word. Tech Deek for the follows today. Very much appreciated. We're one follow away from 100, so I might do something special about that. Tech Deek, TECKDEECK, yeah. Never mind, we now have 100 followers. J Boz MNSS, thank you very much for the thank you very much for the follow here, and hopefully Rinaldi will take back a bottle of milk as tradition with the Indy 500. Anyways, that's going to do it for the end of this stream today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your viewership, and thank you very much for participating in this race. Once more, I'll throw up the... once more before we end, I will throw up the Discord link here. If you'd like to participate in future league races or just come around and say hi, since Assetto Friends does have open servers, click on the Discord link there, and hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna have a good rest of my day. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you have a very good day. Take care.